moments away from Vivint Smart Home Arena in Salt Lake City. The Suns taking on the Jazz. For Phoenix, consistency is their goal. They want to win each half, each quarter, each possession. Jazz, Suns is next, right after this. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Now here's Paul. Up and over Conley. Paul, shot is off.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Takes it in. Whoa!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Up top, Paul. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. No good off the back of the rim. Paul against Conley. Outside Paul. Up and over Conley. Suns keep it alive. Outside for Booker. No good on the triple.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Paul.
Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special.
It's both from the stripe.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
And a deep 3 from Paul. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Over to the wing. There's the 3. The shot misses. The Suns trailing. Up top, Paul. Checked by Mitchell. Paul passes to Johnson. Paul against Mitchell. Paul, shot is off.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. From deep, Johnson. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Outside Mitchell. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. Phoenix has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Puts it up from 12. Paul with the bucket.
Well, Paul can be consistent from that part of the floor. Defenses should know you can't allow his mid-range game to start cooking.
Now here's Conley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Phoenix.
How about the competitor answering? Mr. Booker put it back with a 3-point answer.
Here's O'Neal. Now Gobert. Conley with the ball. He's guarded by Paul. For 3, O'Neal. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley. It's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Here's Paul. Up and in on the layup. Paul's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. This one for three. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of it.
All right, Lookers coming onto the court. Come on, get down. You're good.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Oh, there's the alley. And Gobert with the stuff. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible. The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Bogdanovic. Shoots over Johnson. Outside for Mitchell. Over Booker. Mitchell misses. The Suns shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Pass to Booker. The 3 is up. Goes back up. And it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Back to Mitchell. Shot is up. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 11 points.
Automatic from that spot. Donovan Mitchell gets an opportunity to get his feet set. Good night.
Ball finds Bridges. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Here's Conley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. On the wing, Mitchell pulls it. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. For 3, Booker. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Well, this is very much the definition of a shooting guard. Booker always looking to rise and fire from range.
Outside Mitchell. From downtown. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Booker for 3. No good there. And Utah will come the other way.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Gobert. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Here's Paul. Gets it to go. 3 makes 9 attempts.
Oh, he loves this. Just blows past defenders, takes it strong to the rack.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Just 2 to shoot. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Paul. He takes it in. And Gobert with a block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
Out to Bridges. Pass to Paul. Ayton with a screen. Paul passes to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game. Paul against Conley. Right side Mitchell. Shoots over Booker. And Ayton pulls it down.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy. And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Conley passes to Mitchell. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. And another miss by Utah.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Conley finds Bogdanovich. Shot to stop the run. He gets it off. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Suns ahead, leading.
21.
All right, good stuff, Allie.
26.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the floor for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Booker with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Booker, good.
Devin Booker.
Utah trailing here. And here's Conley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, Mike Conley specializes in reading the floor. This guy is an expert in pick and roll.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Fires the three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. And it's blocked.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
A line change here for Utah. And a change for the Suns. Crowder's checked in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That one drops. He ties it up. Phoenix with the ball. Now Paul. He's got 6. Left side Booker. And it's blocked by Whiteside. It's an even 3-on-3 break for the lead.
Come on.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Suns ball.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Left side Booker. From outside the arc. Rebound, Utah.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Clarkson against Paul. Clarkson with the ball. Pass to Pascal. Tries to spin move. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Paul against Clarkson. Here's Booker. And he's 6 for 12 after that one. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Clarkson. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Paul with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Second chance effort. Outside Booker, lets it go from deep. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night, 3 in the first half.
With the step back. Okay, outside. Here's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Okay, he's got his first 3 points of the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Looking to get back on track. Paul with the bucket. Paul's got 8 points.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
Okay, outside. Lets it fly. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Booker, the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now a 6-point Suns lead.
What a motor by DeAndre Ayton. Great job on the second chance putback.
And 1:01 left to play in the third quarter here. Okay, outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Clarkson. From the arc. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Outside Paul. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. Here's Ayton. The rebound by Whiteside. Crowder with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. Booker for 3. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 8 assists here tonight. Stolen by Ayton. He's off on that one. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Appearing. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Daniel House out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then there's Eric Paschall. And it's Gay in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. And he drives in. Up and over Conley. And too long on the shot.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Mitchell finds Conley. Paul against Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Here's Paul. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Stolen by Bridges. In transition, here come the Suns. Booker can't get it to go. Utah's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Pass to Gobert. And here's Conley. Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Bridges. Mitchell against Booker. The shot no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
A shot from the mid-range. And the jumper is on the mark. Booker's got 23 points.
Well, you love the lethal scoring ability off the dribble. Booker putting extraordinary pressure on the defense.
The 3 from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
McGee, a screen on Conley. Ball can't get it to go.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Conley goes in. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Conley to tie it up. Gets the three ball to go. Conley's got himself on the board with a three there.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Ball passes to Booker. Now McGee, defended by Gobert. Bridges with it. From about 19, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer O'Neal. And again, it's Utah with a three.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
To the left wing. 5 on the clock. McGee for three. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Out to the right wing. Paul with a steal. A minute 39 left to play in the fourth quarter. McGee for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. There's the triple. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix the other way now. To the inside. Crowder. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. 1:07 left to play in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. And the second free throw drops. And it's a three-point game. And so he's good on all 3 free throws. And that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
Booker fires from way outside. And it's in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Here's O'Neal. Gobert inside. Covered by McGee.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Outside Booker. To tie it up. The three won't fall. The three from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And now it's a 6-point Utah lead.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
So Dallas will get the first possession. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Fires the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Mitchell against Brunson. For 3, Bullock. Brunson scanning the floor. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, there's a subtle but real physicality and aggressiveness to Doncic's approach to the game, and that's part of his greatness.
Now, here's Mitchell. Back to Conley. Tries the spin move. The pass to Gobert. He kicks it to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Over Brunson. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Brunson against Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound, Utah. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Now, here is O'Neal. This is to Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Brunson against Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. The 3 for Doncic. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
On the wing, Mitchell. And Gobert gets to Conley. Mitchell left side. Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Doncic. Tries again. Finney-Smith passes to Powell. And here's Doncic from the arc. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Doncic against Conley.
2 minutes remaining.
On deep. From beyond the arc and then some.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Now here's Brunson. On the wing, Doncic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Out to Conley. Fires from deep. Bullock with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. 1:21 left here in the opening quarter. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. No good from outside.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
And the Jazz with possession here. The Mavericks making the shot. Here's Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. There's the triple. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Utah's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Mitchell with it. Outside Conley. Spins. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And the 3 off target. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Jazz lead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Magic Dance Team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
We've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now, Doncic following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. In the corner, Powell with it. Drills it from outside. Powell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trusts one another, and it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you're going to win a championship.
How? Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Utah leading. And here is Conley. Mitchell outside. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas has gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. So for 3, Bullock. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the 3-point line.
Now here is Conley. Castro O'Neal. Conley against Doncic. Conley's shot is off. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Brunson kicks to Doncic. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Brunson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Another 3 for Dallas.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
Mitchell outside. This one for 3. No good that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Doncic outside. And it's Bullock in the corner. Off target from 3-point range. Jazz trail by 5. O'Neal kicks to Conley. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Mitchell outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 10 points.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Pass to Doncic for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Conley kicks to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Driving inside. Out to Doncic. Knocks down the 3-ball. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here is Conley. to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Again, Mitchell missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Fires the three. Another three for Dallas.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here is Conley. Back to Mitchell from past the arc. Again, Mitchell missing.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. He wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Doncic against Mitchell. That one good for 2. And it's a 9-point Maverick lead.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
For 3, Mitchell. There's the buzzer beater. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close. Yeah,
you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Jazz, Rudy Gay is out there with Eric Pascal. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's House in at the 2. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
Well, you know, guys, you know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Gay outside from deep three-point range. The shot comes out, so the Mavericks will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. From deep. Rebound, Utah.
And Dinwiddie's very cerebral.
And you know what, Greg? I love what he said. He said, I think there's a difference between internal confidence and situational confidence. That's a beautiful, profound statement. He believes in himself regardless of his environment and attributes that belief to his upbringing and his family support.
Here's Bertans after Rudy Gay's bucket. There's Ennis, the pass to Hardaway. Pascal against Bertans. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
He's perfect from the line this time. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Now, Dinwiddie still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Hardaway finds Green. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Clarkson. It's House outside. That shot off. To the wing right side. There's Ennis, the pass to Marjanovic. They kick it out to Green. Marjanovic, a screen on Gay. Back to Marjanovic. Good work defensively by Whiteside. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Jazz. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
Rudy Gay, still a high flyer with tremendous athleticism. Can't let him get going downhill.
Passes to Bertans. Dallas, no good that time either. And that's an intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now, here's Clarkson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Drills the three-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Dinwiddie. Bertans kicks to Dinwiddie. Bertans sets the pick for Dinwiddie. Can they get it? Rebounded by Clarkson.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Mavericks trail by 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it.
Your Mavericks dance team.
Brunson against Mitchell. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Conley with it. Mitchell outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Brunson the pass to Doncic. It's good from the top of the key. Now just a 1-point Utah lead.
Well, I think this is exactly what the coaching staff wants from Doncic, guys. I mean, being aggressive and committed to scoring the ball, looking for his shot.
And here is Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovic passes to O'Neal. Nice move. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now here's Brown. Over Conley. Tipped away. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Back to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Oh, nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Jazz as they end the third quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Mitchell outside. Conley scanning the floor. Kicks to Gobert. Bogdanovic dishes to Conley. Back to Bogdanovic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal.
Threat of the shot got him off balance. Nice work from Bogdanovic.
At the line for the
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Jazz.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnover. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
And there's the pass to Finney Smith. They set the pick. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Pass to O'Neal. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Out to Doncic. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Mitchell wide open. It's rebounded by Dallas. Bullock's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Doncic from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Doncic has got it all tied up now for the Mavs. Now Conley. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Brunson against Mitchell. He kicks it to Bogdanovic. Hands the 12-footer. And the Jazz lead by 2.
And Bogdanovic not fearing the big moment. He's certainly comfortable being the guy to take these shots for him.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic against Conley. And the dunk by Doncic.
How impressive is Doncic? This guy is incredible at stepping up in big moments.
Mitchell outside. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 21.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Brunson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
In a big play, 1 3-pointer right on the heels of another. And again, we're tied. How about this crowd right now? They are bananas.
Tremendous stuff here. I mean, you talk about nose-to-nose action. We've got it.
The drive by Mitchell. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Luka Doncic.
Great fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
He's basically automatic from the line. Not the guy you want to send there now.
Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Bogdanovic. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Doncic. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 39.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Outside Conley. Passes it to O'Neal. Lock at 6. To the paint. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
On the wing, Doncic. To the middle. Here's Finney-Smith to take the lead. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Mitchell outside. Conley against Doncic. Back to Mitchell. Kicks it to Conley. Bobbed up there for Mitchell. Yes!
And this guy is no stranger to the highlight reel. Mitchell never misses a chance to elevate.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Brunson. Doncic outside. The 3 won't fall. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
12 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Outside Conley. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
The 3 for Doncic. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime.
That's the end of the game.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for joining us.
So Dallas will get the first possession. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Bullock in at the 3. Here's Bullock. Clock at 6. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Chris Paul. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Here's Doncic. And there's the call on Devin Booker.
Devin Booker.
That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play, a minute in. From deep, here's Doncic.
How about Chris Paul just in the right position, so smart on both ends of the floor.
And it's Doncic missing. Bridges passes to Paul. With the drive, up and over Doncic. Paul shot is off. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Doncic, a screen on Booker. Doncic outside. Connects from downtown.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much, a lot of times the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Paul into the lane. And counted from 12 feet.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Brunson with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
Yeah, just pure shooting talent really sets Doncic apart. He's got touch, accuracy, and supreme confidence.
And it's Paul off the drive, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Brunson. Now here's Finney-Smith. Off target with the 3. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. That puts him in the lead. Paul's got 7 points. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Booker against Brunson.
Two minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Finney-Smith. 5 to shoot. No good. A bit long that time.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And it's Paul off the drive. No. He's made 3, missed 2 now.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Doncic with the bucket.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Here's Paul. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block. A 3-point opportunity here.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Now here's Brunson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. Here's Doncic. Launches it. And Ayton pulls it down. And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Now here's Brunson. Down low. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist by Brunson.
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Paul. From downtown. They get it back. It's Bridges on the wing. Fires the 3. Back to Paul. Ayton with a screen. Paul, the open look. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Now here's Brunson. Outside Finney-Smith. Doncic on the wing. There's the three. That shot off the mark. Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the story for the Phoenix Suns. He made a big impact, scoring 12.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris
Anything, whether it's...
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And take a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds in the game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Paul. The shot off that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Doncic outside to the paint. Here's Finney-Smith. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Finney-Smith's got his first 2 points of the night. Well, Brent, you played for some Spitfire coaches. Does that style still work for players today, you think?
I think players will always want a coach BA that keeps them accountable and wants them to grow and learn. I think the communication style has changed, but the demands haven't.
Here's Paul. Bridges outside. The Suns need to get off a shot. Releases. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Brunson against Booker. Doncic on the wing. 10 points for him. And they take the lead. Doncic has got 13.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Up top, Paul. Guarded by Doncic. Paul passes to Johnson. Doncic against Paul. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
The Suns have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Cash money on the open jump shot. And now a 3-point Phoenix lead.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
They set the pick. And Brunson, here we go. Kicks it to Doncic. Again, Doncic missing.
They're getting cold in here. This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Ayton passes to Paul. Back to Ayton.
2 minutes.
The kick out to Paul.
2 minutes.
Outside Booker. Booker with a screen on Doncic. Paul with it. Now Doncic defending. Got it. And the Suns lead by 5.
Yeah, there's no stress in Devin Booker's game. Shot clock winding down. He gets it.
Outside Finney-Smith. Nails the wide open jumper. Finney-Smith's gotten 4 this quarter.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Paul. Outside for Booker. The drive by Paul. Here's Ayton. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the board, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Doncic. Phoenix grabs the miss.
and he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Here's Finney Smith. The shot comes out. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Suns have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Ball drives in over Brunson. On target from about 13 feet. And it's a 7-point Suns lead.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Brunson. They set the screen. Driving in. Kicks it to Doncic. Dallas again missing. Ball drives in. Up and over Doncic. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out this quarter with a 7. Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. We've got Green, Boban Marjanovic out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Tim Hardaway, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Shoots it from the high post. The offensive rebound. Here's McGee. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Suns lead by 9.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Dinwiddie outside. Outside Bertans. And the 3 off target. There's a chance of their lead hitting double digits here.
And that really would put them in control.
Here's Craig. Uses the glass on the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Dinwiddie passes to Bertans. To the inside. Here's Green. Crowder grabs the miss. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to Shaman. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Outside Payne. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Shamet. Outside Craig. Pass to Crowder. Another shot. Unable to get that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
And Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. And a lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Bertans, the pass to Dinwiddie. The 3 sinks the tray.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And with Crowder's free agency, the team saw what he brings to the table.
He's a good defender. And he's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
6 to shoot. McGee, a screen on Green. Craig passes to McGee. Green for 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. And now just a 5-point Suns lead.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Craig. Pass to Crowder. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Green for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
It's Shamet on the wing, defended by Hardaway. Shamet, no good.
Relaxed defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Dinwiddie. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal.
It's on JaVale McGee.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns.
Taking 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Paul against Dinwiddie. Paul passes to Booker. Up and over Hardaway. Booker can't get it to go.
Suns foul. Devin Booker. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Finney-Smith comes in for Bertans. Bullock, he's checked in for Green. And Brunson is subbed in for Hardaway. Dinwiddie against Paul. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Pass to Finney-Smith. To the left side wing. Dinwiddie with it. He's got 7. Outside Finney-Smith. From deep. Hauled in by Paul. Paul's got 4 rebounds now. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Now Dinwiddie. Back to Finney-Smith. The Suns clear it. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back. He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Mavericks on top.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. But this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Oh, I didn't think that was going in.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Fires for 3. Paul, shot is off.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only 1 so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Pass to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up to Powell. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Brunson. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pulls up, high post. That's short off the rim. The Mavericks leading. And here's Doncic. Pass to Brunson. Powell in the post is covered by Ayton. And here's Doncic outside. And Ayton pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Booker. Back to Bridges. There's the triple. Fires in the triple.
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the 4th. Doncic finds Brunson. Back to Doncic. Launches a 3. Dallas again missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And down it goes. 2 points. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Finney Smith up top. Doncic on the wing. Down low. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bullock. Lets it go from deep. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Now it's a 7-point Dallas lead.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Booker, pass to Johnson. Booker against Brunson. Now here's Booker. The D's right on him. The shot no good. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Bullock's shot is off. The Suns have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Now Brunson. Doncic on the wing. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Inside. Banked it in off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Spins. Goes up from the top of the key. Booker can't get it to go. And Dallas with possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Here's Doncic. From deep three-point range. And Ayton pulls it down.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And so the Mavericks take the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is...
go, David. No question about it. Thank you. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries the spin move. Utah needs to get off the shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
And here's Booker from the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Mitchell. Launches a 3. Utah getting another chance here. Passes it to Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. And the Suns get it back. From deep three-point range, Johnson's shot is off.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more. That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
That's a 2 from Paul. Good work defensively by Conley. The Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. O'Neal inside. He's guarded by Booker. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Shoots the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And that one's good. Mitchell.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Bogdanovich left side. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Now Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the triple.
2 minutes remaining in the
Suns trail by 4. Here's Booker. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovich. The pass to Gobert. Spins to the inside. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist from Conley.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Ball against Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Booker is screen on Conley. Paul kicks to Booker. Here's the drive. Gobert with the block. Bogdanovich finds Conley. And here is Mitchell. Outside Conley. Back to Mitchell. Out to Conley. Pass to Gobert. O'Neal from long range. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Suns trail by 8. Ball looking over the floor. Pass to Johnson. Trying to end the drought. And again, it's the Suns missing. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And no good. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Jazz lead by 8. And the second quarter will be...
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one.
Come on and get loud.
Guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Mitchell with it, now guarded by Ayton. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but their fantastic pass.
And you look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
Hey, Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's giving up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
Paul passes to Booker. Pulls up. They get it back. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. This is the most they've led by 13 points. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And it's Paul penetrating, and that one drops for him. Paul's got his first points of the night.
What an opportunity for Chris Paul to drive the basketball. He sees an opening and cuts inside.
Mitchell left side. Over Booker. Bank shot. No good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Misses the three.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Conley gets the bucket.
Really no answer for Mike Conley when he's handling the rock like that. What a performer.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Paul. Takes it out to Booker. Here's Johnson. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Now here's Conley. The tray. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And this is something Conley's worked on since entering the league, his ability to stretch the floor.
On the wing, Booker. There's the three. Sinks the triple. Booker's got 6 points. And you look at all the numbers, Smitty, but leadership is hard to measure and still so vital to winning. Give me some examples in your experience of great leadership.
You know, I'll say one example, Kevin. A lot of people think it's on the court. But off the court, leadership really plays a big role on those off days, on those bus rides. Just getting a chance to talk to the younger players. I think that's one example where leadership plays a huge role.
And it's Mitchell missing.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
No good from Booker.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. .132 left in the first half of the game. Conley into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Ball against Conley. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
A solid shooter. Once CP3 sees available space, he's going to take that shot.
Conley against Paul. They get a hand on it. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The putback, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul. And the Jazz lead by 13.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Paul. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal
Michael
foul.
Conley picks one up.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
An experienced veteran in this league, Chris Paul offers valuable insight both on and off the floor.
Johnson outside. Back to Paul. 5 on the clock. And Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates. Quality block shot by the big fella.
8 seconds left in the first half. Here's Clarkson. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Jazz. They lead by 12.
13. The Jazz.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
25.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Bojan Bogdanovich with a strong contribution so far in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
So on the floor for Utah, Rudy Gay is out there with Eric Paschall. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's House in at the shooting guard. Paschall, the pass to Gay. Outside, House hands it from downtown. House has got the first field goal of the second half for the Jazz.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Paul. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Easy look from mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
Clarkson with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Nobody near Gay. Off target from outside. Johnson right side. The 3. And it's Gay with the rebound. Utah leading by 13. Paschall, the pass to Whiteside. Second shot opportunity. Clarkson on the wing. Pass to Paschall. 6 to shoot. And slam dunk by Paschall.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Paul passes to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
And dishes to House. He kicks it to Whiteside. The Jazz working the ball around now. Clarkson misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. From From the top of the key, Paul can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 15. Clarkson with the ball, and it's Johnson picking him up. Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Here's Booker. Phoenix no good that time either.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Pascal kicks to House.
2 minutes.
Clarkson outside. Now the pass to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Pascal with a screen for Clarkson. Here's Gay. Johnson with the defensive effort. Suns trail by 15. And here's Booker from the arc. That one doesn't drop.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since. And what you love about Pascal, he goes right at defenders in the paint.
You know, G.A., Eric is a bit undersized, but plays without fear. His height is just a number to him.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. But 3.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Bridges with the steal. And there's the drive, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside, and Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Suns trailing by 13. He was all alone on that one.
Good poise, good pass from Whiteside. Hassan with beautiful vision on that play.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Whiteside. Good on the shot. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Out pass to Gay, and the jam by Rudy Gay.
Assist.
Flying high, Gay at one time had a 40-inch vertical.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Paul kicks to Booker. Inside, here's Ayton. Utah with the rebound.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Booker outside. 1 second left. No good on the last second attempt there. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Dancer.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And stolen by Booker. 2 on none. No one back to stop this.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Here's Clarkson. Knocks it loose. Paul with the steal. Down low. And stolen by Whiteside. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Gay. Finished off the break. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. No coverage that time.
Donovan Mitchell. Three-point
And the Jazz lead by 17.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Paul. The shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. O'Neal kicks to Conley. Off the left rim and out. Suns have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight. Paul against Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Going inside. A rebound by Johnson.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Paul passes to Johnson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's laid in by Paul. 11 points for Chris Paul.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Pass to Gobert. Jazz passing it around. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Paul's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Booker finds Paul. Lets it go from 14. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Always a threat to rise up on you. Chris Paul, one of the most complete players you'll ever see.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Conley against Paul. There's O'Neal with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space. His team hasn't picked up the slack, but he's doing everything he can do to win this game for them.
Outside Conley. Kicks to Gobert. There's the 3. Rebound by the Suns. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Booker. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Booker's got 4 this quarter.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
And it's Conley penetrating. Pass to O'Neal. Tries the spin move. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Assisted.
And the Jazz lead by 12.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Jazz.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Conley.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
And here is O'Neal. Passes it to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Now O'Neal. Run deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Booker with no one around. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, B.A., a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Bullock in at the 3, the small forward. And stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz with possession here. O'Neal on the wing. Three-pointer. Powell pulls it in. The Mavericks on offense. And here's Brunson from the arc. And Conley grabs the miss. Mitchell against Brunson. Conley passes to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Here's Mitchell on the take. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
And Doncic, here we go. It's Bullock on the wing. Knocks down the triple.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Boy, it's incredible to think that at just the age of 21, Luka Doncic entered as the odds-on favorite to win league MVP. He didn't win it that year, but if you ask me, it's a matter of when, not if.
And that one's good from Conley.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Mitchell against Brunson. Back to Doncic. And it's rejected. Mitchell up top. Brunson defending. And Mitchell with the slam.
No, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
And another superstar season for Luka Doncic in year 3. But his numbers not dramatically improved on his second season. Do you think he's topping out?
At age 22? I don't think so. We saw his three-point percentage, for one thing, jump up significantly. So barring injury, almost scary to think how good this guy can be.
And here's Doncic. Brunson with it. Doncic outside. Will it go? And it's Gobert with a rebound. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Conley. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Here's Conley. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Guys, a player like Luka Doncic is going to capture the imagination of NBA fans. His creativity, his flair for the dramatic, his passing, his shot making. I can't keep my eyes off Luka Doncic.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Now Conley. Pass to O'Neal from deep. And they get it back. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal.
And they called him the Wonder Boy in Europe. Luka Doncic is a magician with the ball in his hands.
And he just loves to play the game. And that started at a very young age. Like so many other prodigies, his talent can take your breath away.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. To the middle. Here's Finney-Smith. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
Outside Mitchell for 3. That shot off. And it's Dallas the other way. Outside, Finney Smith. Driving inside. Can't cash it in from close range.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud.
For Dallas, they've gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start.
That was the Jazz Dancers dancing. Make some noise.
Brunson against Mitchell. Brunson passes to Doncic. Got it. Good job in the low post.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Outside Mitchell. Doncic against Conley. Back to Mitchell. This one for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Left side, Finney Smith. Doncic outside. Drives to the hoop. Here's the 3. And the three-pointer goes. Doncic has got 7.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz out in front. They're up.
Your Jazz Dancers. All right, look who's coming.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Jazz.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Utah right now.
There's a savviness innate to Luka Doncic. He has played this game for such a long time. Pick and roll, yeah, that's in my bag.
Outside Bogdanovic. Mitchell against Brunson. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Doncic outside. Fires from deep. Utah with the rebound. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Plenty of room to knock down that one. He's got 12.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Pass to O'Neal. Going inside. Now Gobert. Off target at the rim. Dallas has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Brunson passes to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, big finish!
Did you see that?
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Again, Doncic missing. Utah trailing here. Pass to O'Neal. Inside. Here's Finney Smith. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Conley passes to Gobert. Left side, Bogdanovic. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, Bogdanovic looking so comfortable close to the rim. Just extends past the defense beautifully.
Powell outside. Powell, a screen on Conley. Back to Powell, and stolen by Gobert. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's Mitchell. And no good. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic passes to Powell. Kicks it to Doncic. Offline with a three. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. 1:19 left in the second quarter. And the layup falls.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Brunson. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Doncic against Mitchell. Here's Bullock. Puts up a three. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Outside Mitchell. Now here's Conley. He's got 5. Takes the 3. Mitchell misses.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace, the drive is easy for the Don.
Conley passes to Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands. If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Outside Bertans. Off the mark there with a 3. It's good if it goes. Doesn't go that time. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. Hunting for opportunities, leading to... And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
On the board right now for Dallas. Green out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Boban Marjanovic. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Clarkson attacking. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Clarkson against Dinwiddie. Outside, Green. Back to Dinwiddie. From behind the arc. And Pascal secures it. And this game, folks, a close one here in Salt Lake City.
Well, Eric Pascal has shown that he can be a force offensively off the bench. Easily took to the 6-man role. Great offensive arsenal.
Clarkson passes to Pascal. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Outside Bertans. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Bertans. Just 4 to shoot. Dinwiddie outside. And Dallas calls time here. You know what, Pascal, he's so naturally aggressive and looking for a shot.
Yeah, and I think he can be a matchup issue if you guard him through the center. He can be a primary scorer leading a second unit. It's just a great big man to have off your bench.
Hardaway, no good. Utah shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. For the lead. And stolen by Hardaway. Green for 3. He drops it from range. Green's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. to House. Here he goes. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Outside, Green. Here's Marjanovic, defended by Whiteside. Dinwiddie against Clarkson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Clarkson against Dinwiddie. Gay outside. Pass to Whiteside. Kicks it out to Pascal. Fires the 3. Whiteside. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Here's Marjanovic. Back to Green. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Basket counts.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Pass to Pascal. Here's Gay. Back to Pascal. Now Gay. Green covering to the inside. Here's Pascal. And a slam dunk by Pascal.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Here's Dinwiddie. Outside Bertans. For 3, Hardaway. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. There's the drive. Pass to House. From deep, Gay. Dinwiddie with a rebound. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. "15 seconds left in the third quarter. Pick by Bertans. They get it back. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gay picks one up.
Excellent concentration. Understanding contact coming. Davis Bertans earns the trip to the charity stripe.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 5. And we're coming back in just... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in its center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Utah right now. Doncic finds Brunson. Back to Doncic. The 3 is up. No good that time. And Utah the other way now. Gobert with it. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Driving inside. Bullock puts it in. The Mavericks leading. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Doncic with it. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Powell's shot is off.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
The kick out to Conley. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Driving in. Back to Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Throws it up high. And Mitchell with the slam.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. Let's go with a three. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
His first three of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Conley against Doncic. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
They have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And Brunson, here we go. Doncic against Mitchell. And there's the drive. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, we're talking about one of the league's best scorers, and the confidence Luka Doncic has in himself to take over is readily on display.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Outside Brunson. Lets the three fly. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
3 points.
Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Gobert off with the layup. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Now Doncic. From deep. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Man, that is ridiculous range from Luka Doncic. Yes, step across half-court line, I'm in my range.
Doncic against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Now Mitchell. Looking to win the run. Here's Gobert. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Here's Doncic. 32 seconds left in the fourth. Down low. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
Now here's Mitchell. From deep three-point range. And so the Mavericks take the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this
And a good Thursday evening to you. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And Paul gets it to go in.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now here's Brunson. The 3 for Doncic. Bridges with the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
No good from Booker.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Doncic against Booker. Powell down low. And he makes that one.
And Powell doing a nice job using his length on these hard shots. I mean, excellent at powering through the contact.
Doncic against Paul. They grab their own miss. Great D that time from Powell.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Brunson kicks to Doncic. There's the triple. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Paul. And he overshot that one, missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
You can trust Luka to make the most of a close shot. I mean, he won't waste a high percentage look most times.
That's a 2 from Paul. Paul missing again.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability goes off the charts.
To end the run, and that one, good.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
And here's Brunson. And the pass to Powell. At the elbow, Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by DeAndre. Suns trail by 3. Bridges finds Paul. 1:51 left to play in the first. Pulls up on the elbow. Nice D from Doncic. And stolen by Ayton. Yes, that goes in.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Doncic passes to Brunson. Back to Doncic. This one for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 8 points for him.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
No good from Booker.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Doncic kicks to Bullock. Misses the 3. Suns trail by 4. Shot from free throw range. No good from Booker. The Mavericks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Brunson the pass to Powell. Here's Doncic. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. And Booker kicks to Paul. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Powell. To the middle. Here's Finney-Smith. It's hauled in by the Suns. Paul right side. Outside Crowder. Lets it go with the 3. Powell pulls it in. Here's Finney-Smith. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Here's Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Crowder with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Paul against Brunson. Oh, Ayton in position. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Paul against Doncic. Back to Bullock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Doncic, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
A nice shot by Booker.
And they're very lucky to have the lead after that terrible shooting in the first quarter. But they've rounded into form here in the second and have brought that field goal percentage up.
Drills it from outside. Finney-Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Ayton a screen on Doncic. Paul dishes to Booker. Puts the move on. He feeds it to Ayton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
The Suns leading. Doncic with the steal. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Paul. Doncic with the block.
Yeah, the defense of Doncic looking a lot better. I mean, when he works hard at that end of the floor, he can get up and block some shots too. Not a lot of them, but he can block a few.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Down low, Powell with the steal. Powell the Mavericks moving it up, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Phoenix on defense. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. The drive by Doncic.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Ball against Doncic. In the corner, it's Bridges. Here's Paul. Got a piece of it. To the left side wing. Bullock kicks to Doncic. And the 3 off target.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Trains the three-pointer.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense. And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Paul. Brunson the pass to Doncic. From downtown, another 3 for Dallas.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
He's got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Paul with the bucket.
An incredibly hard guy to guard. Paul has such confidence in his handles. That ball's on the string with him.
Doncic passes to Brunson. driving the lane. Out to Doncic. Fires the three.
You know, people sometimes forget what a pesky and physical defender Chris Paul is for a guy who's not that big. He influences a lot.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Dallas, we've got Green. Marjanovic is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to Bertans. Three-pointer. That shot is off.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Payne with it. Pass to Shamet. Clark, you had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hands?
I think it's so valuable. And now it's a dozen to a dozen big guys can put it on the ground. I mean, it used to be 2 out of a dozen guys you'd see 6, 8 or better that could really handle the ball in my day. Now it's commonplace, and it's a valuable skill. My late dad, emphasized that from the time I started playing organized basketball. Make sure you can go with the ball where you want to against pressure. If you can do that, then you'll always add value to your team as a big guy.
Now the pass to Marjanovic. Good. Now it's a 7-point Maverick lead.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Payne. Crafty move. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Inside. Here's Bertans. Rebound by the Suns. To the paint. Dinwiddie with the steal. Out to the wing. Here's the three. Rebounded by McGee. Suns trail by 7. Johnson in the corner. From the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Dinwiddie passes to Bertans. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Here's Payne. Feeds it to McGee. The rebound by Marjanovic. Dallas leading by 7. Dinwiddie outside. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Bertans.
2 minutes.
Back to Green. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. No good on the shot. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
You know, year after year, Shamet provides sharp passing and knockdown shooting. He's tremendous in the clutch. You know, I think his teammates and coaches trust him to make the right play at crunch time.
And he comes up with the deuce. Green's got the lead up to 9 now for Dallas.
But, you know, guys, we know
Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Johnson outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And at the defensive end of the floor, Shamet has found his groove.
And, you know, Greg, sometimes defense is really about confidence, want to, and just getting stronger as a pro. And that's what's happened for Shamet. He uses his anticipation and added strength to be very effective defensively.
52 seconds left to play here in the third. It's rebounded by Dallas, and it's McGee with the jam.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Outside, Green. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Green's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
19 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Johnson. Shamet on the wing. Dinwiddie with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Shamet kicks to Payne with 1 on the clock. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Doncic. Setting the floor for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. The 3 for Doncic. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Booker. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Booker's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Suns.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
Brunson with it. Chris Paul covering. The 3 for Doncic. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. He kicks it to Crowder. At the elbow, Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, a tough, gritty, smart point guard. Paul isn't at all intimidated by a little contact.
Now, Doncic. Pass to Brunson. In the corner, Powell with it. Rocket 6. And here's Doncic from the arc. Jay Crowder with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Booker with no one around. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists tonight. Doncic kicks to Brunson. 3-pointer. And it's Luka Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Mavs. And here is Paul. Shot from the top of the key. Bullock with the rebound.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And Doncic gets it to go.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Paul. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Bullock passes to Doncic. From deep. Doesn't go that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Booker. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And there's the pass to Brunson. From deep 3-point range. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Paul's shot is off.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Doncic against Paul. Here's Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Powell's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game. I think he's only going to get better down there.
Paul's shot is off.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Doncic with the bucket.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Dallas.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. Whenever things started to look a little dire, they really put the hammer down.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
For three, Booker, another three for Phoenix.
3 points.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every three he takes.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Doncic. Launches a three, buries it from three-point range. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A confident win and one where they